So check out this crafting table here.
All right.
Now, I'm going to make me some sticks, because we need sticks for this.
Okay.
I'm missing exactly one of these. There we go. I'm going to need 8. So make a circle. And in the middle, put a plank.
Oh, okay.
Sticks in the middle of the plank. You get these things called carpenter blocks. I've shown you how to make these before, but they're fairly universally useful. And here's why.
Learning. Okay.
If you use a stick and you put coal or charcoal on the top, is that wrong? Oh, it's a tool rod. That's not a stick. It's not technically a stick.
Whoops.
Here we go. Here's a stick. You get 4 torches, 4 ordinary Minecraft torches. However, if you do so with a carpenter's block, you get 8.
Okay.
The downside is that you can't instantly pop them off the wall. You have to punch them for like a fraction of a second. But I consider that to be an okay trade-off. By the way, if you'd like some torches, here's some.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want torches, I'll take them all. I don't mind.
I'll take them.
Okay, so I'll make myself
plenty.
some. Great. So essentially, you can double the number of torches you get out of coal. So the benefit, however, to making carpenters is that they act like carpenters' anything blocks, so you can texture them. So you can make torches look like they're made out of anything.
Cool.
I feel like that went a little unappreciated.
Oh, sorry. I was a little bit distracted by the bear.
Somebody's always distracted about the bear. They don't care about Christopher's stupid torches story that don't go anywhere. They just want to see the bear.
I'm sorry, Tibbs, okay? Next time I will sit with rapt attention, I swear.
There's some, like, dinosaur lizards over here, so that's cool.
Excuse me?
Dinosaur?
We don't care about wolfsbane seeds, do we?
No.
Not unless there's, like, werewolves on the server. Are there werewolves?
That's a good question.
Hold them, then.
I'm not sure. I know one of the mods that I'm using had werewolves, but they were super malformed, so I had to deactivate them, but I'm not sure if every possible version doesn't exist.
You had mutant werewolves, and you got rid of them? Dude, come on.
Yeah,
where are your priorities?
You wish it was that poetic. No, they're just,
what is this, like, wooden
not properly
hut thing
functional.
over here? Any of you found this? Like a wooden hut?
What's up, dog?
There's like a wooden hut.
Give me a location.
I'm working on it. It's like southeast of the house.
Yeah, that's a little hobgoblin shrine.
Oh yeah, you can trade with him.
Daniel is the first person to discover in the many years I've played this game that you can actually trade with the little bastards.
Yep.
Cute. Alright, there's a lot of like dinosaurs around here, so it is a little weird.
Are they the Macas?
I don't know. I wasn't about to punch one to find out.
They're the big, like, brown Dimetrodon sort of things?
Dimetrodons are, in fact, not dinosaurs. This has been your Science Corner with Daniel.
Righto.
What are they, then?
Good question.
They're lizards.
He says as he quietly looks it up on his phone. No, I actually, back when I was preschool teacher, by the way, I was a preschool teacher, I handled the after school program, and so kindergartners would come in, and one week we were doing dinosaurs, and so I had a bunch of drawings of dinosaurs for them to color, and then we were going to take Q-tips to fill them in with as if they were their bones. Oh. And I included a picture of a Dimetrodon. And this very hyperactive young kindergartner, he looks me square in the face and goes, "Dimetrodons aren't dinosaurs." And I was like, "What? Dimetrodon aren't dinosaurs?" And, like, I had no idea. And so I looked it up, and he was right. They are apparently not dinosaurs. They are an extinct genus of synapsid that lived in the, I'm going to butcher this, Ciceralian Permian around 295 million years ago. I'm not seeing, like, I don't know what a synapsid is, but it's not a dinosaur.
Alright then. I learned learn
I
something
think I
today.
read up a bit after you told me this last time on them. Sorry to spoil it to anybody who's listening, but I have heard this story before, unfortunately. So now it sounds like I was listening and it was super non-genuine. But it inspired me to look it up, and I might be an idiot right now, or I might have read that they have a lot of properties that mammals have.
Really?
And if
crazy.
you were to ask me to list these properties, I will roundly deny them, because I cannot recall. Anyway, hey, guess what, folks? We have got a
So-
smeltery. A functional
Let me
smeltery.
see.
Eee.
Yay!
I mean, it looks... Do not go in the smeltery, or you'll be in deep shit. Hey, guess what?
Hey, guess what?
Guess what you're
I-
in right now that's deep.
I jumped in the smeltery.
Yeah, it's deep
Oh.
shit. So why don't you get yourself out of there, champ?
I will if I can find a way out.
Actually, this thing's not
Well, when there's a
fueled,
will,
so you aren't
there's
going
a
to
way.
die, but you
Ow.
can just knock down a side, it's fine. Well, how are you
No,
going to
it's
get the
alright.
log?
I'm...
Okay, leave it in
Gone.
there. It might actually pop into the outside. Yeah. Did it? Oh, it did. So, come on over here. Let me tell you a little bit about these things.
Okay.
I'm afraid of. Well, there we go.
Ouch.
Nice.
I did it anyways.
So,
I've conquered my fear.
Jesus. So, here in the front is... Let's get this the hell out of here. Let's start plugging up these holes. This is a Smeltery controller.
Okay.
This is where you can look directly at the stuff that's in the Smeltery. Now, in the case of your log, essentially if any items get dropped in there, they tend to shuffle themselves into these holding slots inside the Smeltery controller. So you can easily get your spruce wood back.
Okay.
I am waiting and watching
What?
until you take your spruce wood back.
Sorry. Where... I'm confused. Where was I supposed to click?
It's in the Smeltery controller.
Oh, wait, okay, yep, I found it. Cool.
But also in there is the list of all the metals. And we have none.
Right.
So the slots are holding spots for ores that get melted into metals. This clear
Okay.
casing is fuel storage. The spout
Okay.
will allow you to pour into the table, but you could also make a basin and pour into a basin. Now, once there's fuel powering this thing, it's gonna get dangerous. So if you fall in, you're in deep dookie. So we're gonna need to find a
Okay.
way to like fence this thing off or something to stop people from falling in the top and
Well, the wood flooring that I was making was going to extend over this as a ceiling.
Why are there pine cones on the ground?
Oh, I dropped those, sorry.
Where'd you get pine cones?
While I was getting spruce wood.
Here, I got something for you. Take
Okay.
these pine cones,
Okay.
craft them. Put them in a
Craft them?
crafting grid.
Okay.
Or, well, it doesn't, you remember when it's one thing, so you can use your own personal crafting grid.
Oh, okay. Oh, pine nuts, cool.
Yes.
What do I do with the pine nuts?
Eat them. They are not usable for any recipe.
Great. Glad you showed me this.
That's all pine cones do. Ta-da!
Whoop-de-doo!
So, soon it's gonna be nighttime, but then I will take the Smeltery for a test drive. So, show of hands. Who here is dumb enough to jump inside the Smeltery once it's fueled up?
Me! I'll
Okay,
do it.
so that's a check to fence off the Smeltery.
Wait, do what now?
I'm gonna fence it off if you're legitimately gonna fall in.
No,
It's entirely possible.
I'm not look, I'm not gonna, like, accidentally fall in. I might intentionally jump in, but, you know.
Alright, well, you know what? Your contract doesn't cover that, so I guess that's fine. It's nighttime, y'all.
I have a contract?
Well, my contract that says that I control all of you says that it's okay for you to fling yourself into a hot Smeltery.
Well, I mean, one would hope.
But that's a God-given right. Guys, hit
Indeed
the
it
sack.
is. Oh, right,
did.
sorry.
I'm in it right now.
As am I. Race you to sleep.
I have sweat this thing up like a hog.
I am getting more wood.
That can go inside, huh? Rice grain. That's a food. That should go inside. With water
Those giant birds were really freaky.
Is it a food? I don't know if you can eat the rice grain straight.
Well, I mean, can't you make it into rice flour, probably?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you,
I
birds!
have it in that chest
Fuck you,
because I wanted
giant
to plant it, but I don't know how to plant it.
You want some? Come get it.
Sorry, you're having bird trouble?
There's a lot
giant,
of birds outside.
the giant birds that swoop down and attack, they're swooping down and
They're
attacking.
bastards?
Oh, we only have one type of rice
They
grain. Yeah, you can use it and make sushi out of it. You were trying to plant it, though?
Well, yeah, because it's the only one we have. I think I know how we have to plant it, but it's tricky. So I want to hold on to it just to make sure.
Yeah, you better run. Or fly away. Go kick your
Oh,
ass.
boy, we got some real geniuses running this hovel. Okay, guys.
Punched a fly.
Who wants to see me, who wants to see me start up the smeltery?
Oh, me.
Get this
I'm gonna
mofo
right there.
rolling.
Put the rice grain back here. Not happy about those birds. How do we make the doors both open at the same time?
Well, at some point I want to make a pressure plate so that they just open and shut on their own. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, if you have a bucket of lava in your hand, you can right-click it into one of these glass containers and it will fill it up.
Oh.
And that is
Cool.
one of the forms of fuel for the smeltery.
Do you have... What mod does the rice grain come from?
So now I have to be really
sure.
careful about not falling in this.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
if you fall
Harvest
in, I think you can break through the side. It will deconstruct the smeltery, so it'll stop functioning
Okay.
until you put the blocks back in. But whatever you do not break the controller. The main thing with the little fires spitting out of it that you saw earlier. Because in my experience, if you break the controller, all the metals it's holding onto vanish.
Now my question is, how do we put stuff in? Do we just drop it in the top, or is there a... Do we have to put it in the side, or...
Yes and yes.
Oh, okay.
We could do either.
Nice.
So, hey, you want to start doing that? Let's start doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, let's start. What can
So-
we put in, and what do we get out?
We put in typically ores, and we get back liquid metal that we can melt into ingots.
Cool. Okay.
So, I'm gonna just grab a hodgepodge of different metals to throw in. Consider it.
It'll separate them?
It's a little technical, but yes, sort of. Tell you
Okay.
what. Here, I'm gonna drop some stuff on the ground for you.
Okay.
That's all the metals that we have at this stage. Well, not every ore, but that's all the 4 kinds. Here, I'll just take one. It's fine.
Do we have an actual...
What's up?
Cute.
Do we have an actual shovel? There's gotta be one left over. So there's 2 ways to put stuff into the smeltery. You can
Okay.
drop it straight into the top, like you had done accidentally with the wood earlier.
Okay.
Or you can shove it into the side. So why don't you drop some in there? I don't know if it has to be one at a time or what. Okay, great. If it looks like that, that means that it's melting.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Why don't you try dropping the other 2 as a stack? I'm interested to see what they do.
As a stack? Okay.
Well, that's not what I meant, but it works, so that's good.
Oh, okay.
Anything else to throw in? Yeah, I give you more things here. Or,
yeah.
come on down here. You can put it
Alright.
in through the smeltery controller.
So I just plunk it in anywhere?
Yeah. The number of slots we have available to us is equal to the number of open spaces inside the smeltery. And so we've got 18 possible spaces because it's 3 by 3 by 2.
Okay.
Now you can
Now-
actually come up here and look. Oh shit.
Yep. Oh,
But it's
okay.
not a solid surface, that's an illusion, you can still fall in.
okay. No, I won't do that.
The rice patty is not working, and I'm following the directions.
Heat stroke.
What do the directions say?
It says first you hoe it and turn it into farmland,
Uh-huh.
and then you hit it with a shovel, right click to turn it into a rice patty. And
Right.
It's not doing
Yeah, the
anything.
problem is we don't have vanilla shovels.
So
Are
I guess
What
we
about a
can plant the
matic?
rice.
Will that work?
No, I was using my matic originally.
Hmm.
Yep. This seems to indicate we cannot plant the rice.
Well, we can still build some kinds of shovels that aren't necessarily that still count as vanilla style, but require somewhat better tools than ordinary stone, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Like, first of all, we can find shovels in chests, but
Well.
I think we can still make diamond. Of course, we'd have to wait till diamond.
Great.
Huh. I imagine that's going to take a while because it's been this long and we still haven't gotten to iron.
Yeah, it is going to take a while. Actually, I'm not too sure, so that's something for me to keep in mind.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That's an oversight that I'll have to look into at some point.
Beth, I don't know if I told you this. I have a cat now.
Congratulations.
Yes, I am
What's the
quite
cat?
happy.
Like,
Oh, her name is Maja. I got her from
Aw.
the shelter about 3 weeks ago.
cool.
She's a sweetheart.
How old is she?
They estimate about 2
Like,
years.
what's she look like? Okay.
She's
So
very
silky.
curious. She gets into everything.
How the
Cats
hell do
are
I make cabinets again?
Yeah.
Cats are pretty great.
Yep, I love cats. But I could never eat a whole one. Hmm.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. What?
There's
I
another
don't know.
friggin' pine cone in here. Jeez. Oh, I know what I'm having for lunch. Pine cone.
So we have. How do I have heat stroke?
I don't know. I need to eat food.
You're so hot. Lol.
Lol. Probably because I was like half dehydrated.
Alright, I'm gonna start putting
Life is so unfair.
unstackable foods into the other cabinet. Because right now they're just taking up space. Essentially what that is beetroot soup.
Okay.
And avocado doesn't fill half of anything. Jesus.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's one of the PAM foods, so it has very, very little restorative power. You need to mix it into recipes to make it useful.
I wish I had an indicator, something like.
You do. If you hover over a food
Uh-huh.
and you hold the shift button, it will show you how much hunger and how much saturation it fills.
Well, some of them show it, but some of them don't. Is it because I haven't eaten them?
The left shift button?
Actually, no, I don't have to do that at all. If I hold it over a raspberry, for instance, it shows a nutritional value of 91.67 without having to hit the shift button. But if I hover over cucumber, it just says not eaten recently. It doesn't say anything about nutritional value.
Then you need to hold it. Well, then,
If you hold it in your hand, it'll.
if it's not
highlight the
eaten
food
recently, it's 100%. But the point is, if you hold shift, you can see specifically what it gives you.
Ah, okay.
Who's walking around, like, slowly?
bar. You wanna cook some fish?
Oh, drinking juice. Yeah, cook fish. Cook to your heart's content.
Can I cook the clownfish?
Sure,
And a
man.
rat. We have a
Whatever
rat.
you
Yeah.
weirdo.
And I should have gone over to the giant spruces before, because all I had to do was chop one down, and I have over a stack.
Yeah, that's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, the sun is going down, but I wanted to take you down into the smeltery to see where we are with the metals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, this is perfect. Come on down.
All right.
So if you look into this, first of all, you can look in the top and see the metals, but what I tend to like to do is replace some of this brick on the outside with clear glass so we can get a real good look in there.
Okay.
But you can see the metals if you open up the controller,
Yep.
and it usually tells you the number of ingots worth of material in there. Okay, I accidentally messed one minor thing up.
Uh-oh.
So you asked if it keeps the metals separate, and I was reluctant to give an answer. So why don't you wait up your anticipation, and we'll go to sleep. And as soon as we wake up, I'll tell you what the hell happened.
Okay.
So, fun fact. Apparently, you can't cook clownfish. Like, I put it in the furnace and it just stalled.
Did it laugh?
Weird.
No.
Oh, that's a shitty clown.
Yeah.
Oh,